Hi Pisces, this is Casey with your Love Matters reading for September. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shay and I are so happy to have you here with us. She will have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one for your sign. She does give a different perspective. It's going to come up in the right hand corner at the end of this reading. We are open for private readings right now, so if you guys are interested, we have an email in the box below and we'll send you all the info that you need. This is a general read, so my hopes are that you resonate with something in the messages and you're able to apply it to your situations, however it may fit for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull some energy cards for you. I typically will pull you guys on the left and the other energy on the right. However, if you resonate with one side over the other, please go with that. This reading is going to encompass your different relationships, so it may resonate with like a best friend or a family member, co-worker, relationship with self, relationship with spirit, or of course romantic. All right guys, so you guys are coming in as journey and they're coming in as victory. Very interesting, because the journey is all about new beginnings. Very blessed new beginnings. You feel like a little kid on this new beginning. You have your bags packed and you're on the bridge and you're going down the path and it's all illuminated and you're super excited and you can't wait to get there, you know, and you're so calm in knowing that this is the path you need to be on. Victory is coming in with success. Some goal has just been achieved that was really huge, and they're really being recognized for all the hard work that they have done. This doesn't stop them though, because they also have new goals to go after once they finish this one. This is just a stepping stone. So let's go ahead and pull some major arcana for clarifiers. Wow, you have journey in the world. Woo, you guys are going to be traveling, you're going to be doing things, you're going to be very open to everything that's going on. This is a very blessed card. This is karma coming at you in the positive, you know, and really inspiring you on your journey. You know, you're really excited to be where you're at. You're planning things. If you have a trip coming up or you're planning a trip, you know, this is a good time for it. It feels like you'll be very excited about doing this, very energetic. You'll learn a lot about yourself and a lot about where you are and other people, so that's very important. Now they're coming in with the star card, so that's all about success. That's also being in faith, knowing that there's a bigger picture about things, spirituality, you know, knowing that they're on a path themselves. This is about renewal as well as rebirth. This can also indicate an Aquarius if they're an Aquarius or have that in their chart, if that resonates with you. It seems like you guys are very elevated right now in your energies. You're very happy. You're feeling a lot of good vibrations. You're doing things that are very important. They could be on this trip with you, or they could be part of this journey that you're on. So let's go ahead and pull some obstacles or advice from Spirit. I'm going to do one more shuffle and then we'll get these cards out. All right, guys. You're coming in with moving on, intuition, destiny. Ooh. Okay, and partnerships and alliances. Wow, Pisces. Check you guys out. You are definitely moving on to something. This is a beautiful journey. It is really striking all of the things on your list. You know, you're using your intuition. You're kind of going with the flow. You're letting Spirit guide you. You're very into whatever you're doing right now. You're very free. You're very happy. And you know that this is a destined journey, destined trip. However that resonates with you, you'll be doing it with other people that are like-minded, or you'll be meeting people and networking with partnerships and alliances as well. So this is very important for you to do right now. This is a very important time for you in September, that you're really growing, and you're allowing that free spirit that you have inside of you to get a little attention, and you're letting that out. And it might have been for a while that you've been holding that back because of responsibilities, and now it's time to take those safe risks and be on that journey and actually feed your soul and your mind and your body of all new experiences. This is amazing. Wow, they're coming in with third eye chakra, which is also the intuition chakra. Very nice. Ooh, they're coming in with light, and that indicates the light from the divine, listening to spirit, really downloading what their path is supposed to be, being open to those messages from our ancestors, our family members, our spirit guides, our angels, whoever tries to guide us through whatever we're going through at the moment. They're open, they're in tune, they're getting messages. That's how they're keeping in faith, and that's how they're becoming victorious for the month of September. Wisdom. They're very wise. They've been here, they're old souls, or they've been through a lot of things, and they've gone through a very long journey, and they have really done the work and retained the knowledge and know what went right and what went wrong and what their part was and what part was other people, and they're really pulling it all together. They're a teacher, they're a healer, they're someone that's out there with you, or you together are healing each other by being best friends or a soulmate connection. This is very intense energy with the people you're dealing with right now. They also have some mental conflict. They go back and forth in their heads a bit. You know, this is like the Two of Swords, where they feel like they need to make decisions, or there are decisions coming up for them that they have to really analyze and go through to find out what is best for them. Let's go ahead and pull some more for advice. That's too many, guys, so I'm going to shuffle one more time. You may be offering them something with the partnerships and alliances that's making them think really hard and long about your offer to see if it's something that they can put in their schedule, something that they can have click with their lifestyle. Okay, you guys have Strength. King of Cups, that's your card all day long. And the Four of Cups. Being very strong in your destiny, being on your right path, knowing it, being very excited about your journey, and having a lot of self-confidence as you're going down this path. Being the King of Cups is using your intuition, being very strong, being very articulate, you know, being very compassionate as well. You know, you have that open, loving soul, and you're allowing that to shine through. However, you are looking back on the past, and you're looking back on where you've been, and you're analyzing, you're dissecting it, you're figuring out the right path to move on from that, and you're really kind of putting it in the right compartment. You're not over analyzing it, but you're making peace with it, the good and the bad, and that's very healthy, guys. Very healthy. And then we have the Five of Coins in reverse, and that's them coming out of the cold. That tells me that there was a situation or a time period in which they felt left out, or they were taking time out, and they were actually kind of going through something where they kind of put up a block. And they now are on that victorious journey using their intuition, using their wisdom, you know, but they still go back and forth to that time, you know, that's still part of them. Rest and rejuvenate with the Six of Swords. This is where they have to take care of themselves, and they have to rest and rejuvenate and all that stuff. But they also have to do the self-care, and they have to go within. And while they rest and rejuvenate, they have to really find the balance. You know, so they can use their intuition. They can heal their old wounds, because their old wounds from the past still plague them in some aspect. Yes, King of Swords in reverse. This could be a Libra in your life as well, but this is where those mentally they go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they kind of beat themselves up about what had happened in the past. They know not all of it was their fault. However, they feel responsible for everything that went down. It was like somehow they were going to be able to control everything, and when it didn't work out, and people got hurt, they withdrew. But they're back on the path. They're back in their faith. They're meeting their goals. They're using their wisdom to help others. You know, they're really downloading from spirit. So whoever you're dealing with for the month, as you're going on your journey, you're finding like-minded people that are going on their journey as well, and you guys are able to collaborate and you're able to work together. I feel like this is like a best friend, soulmate kind of situation, because both your energies are at the same point, so like you click right away. And it's destined to happen, you know, and you're on your journey, so you're going to be meeting all kinds of new people. You're going to be doing all kinds of things because you have moving on journey in the world. So you really are moving and shaking right now. Okay. Here's the King of Swords in reverse over here as well. Ooh, check that out. You do share that particular energy with them. It may be a different circumstance, but you share the energy of feeling that you've could have done more in certain situations to protect certain people. And that's where your mental conflict is. And that's why you guys come together so nicely as a destined partnership, because you guys both understand that kind of mental conflict. You're going to be finding a lot of people that have that. You know, we all have it. So people are going to be speaking to you about it because you're going through that right now. Oh, check you guys out, the Magician. Very magical, using all your talents, making things happen, making, you know, a better life for yourself, you know, using all your gifts, all your psychic gifts, all your earthly gifts, and just your beautiful presence is going to create new things. And this is an infinity symbol above his head right here. And if you notice, he has all the different elements on his table that he's able to perfect and use them to his best ability. So you're also going to have a new talent that's going to be coming out, a new gift that is coming out that's going to actually really help you in your destined relationships. Okay, they're coming in with Six of Cups in reverse, looking back on the past and not being happy with what they had to go through. And you know, being nostalgic in with the negative energy, though, you know, that plays over and over and over in their head. And that's why they kind of stay out of the limelight, because they're still healing from that. And for some reason, they can't shake it. And it could run extremely deep. And that's why there's so many levels. But it's like they just can't shake it once and for all. It still comes back to haunt them. But they'll find their freedom, guys. The Chariot in the upright. Power, control, clarity, going after what they want. This is just a struggle for them. I feel that you guys are meant to be friends, meant to be in a relationship, meant to have this career together, whatever it is. This is a kindred, divinely blessed relationship that you will stumble upon in the month of September. This is going to be very solid and very true. You guys are on the same path, on the same energy level. This is amazing. I love when we connect with somebody in our tribe, whether it's romantic or not, and we find another kindred spirit that we can share all these things with. And it makes life so much easier when you have someone you can count on. All right, let's go ahead and pull some oracle. All right, belonging. Yes, someone you can count on, guys. Absolutely. You're making a family. You're making a tribe. You know you belong here. They know that they're comfortable with you. It's a beautiful balance. This is really something that's like all the lights are on, and it's very warm and homey and comfortable. And, you know, it's just so balanced and loving. I get such a very beautiful feeling with this. You know, I see the purple in the background. I see the dawn coming, and I see like a new day beginning and new bright adventures. Even though it's a dark house, all the lights are on. Everyone is happy. Everyone has what they need. And here we have hope for their oracle message. And hope and faith and the Star in victory, yes, they're coming out of this. They see the path. They have hope again. They're living a new life. They feel their new journey. So you guys are really working together on something that's very important. And I think it's self-love and acceptance and feeling that you belong. You know, you may have outlooks that other people don't agree with, and you've had a hard time finding like-minded people, and this is where you find another person to your tribe that thinks the same way as you, very intuitive, ready for that next journey, someone you can travel with and really learn about what it is that you guys have in common. You know, if this happens to be a significant other or romantic interest that you like click with on this, it's like having your best friend and your lover all wrapped up in one. That is amazing. If it happens to be just your best friend, it's still super intense and still amazing, because it's like you just got like a sister or a brother, someone that's super close, really close in your family knit. It's like you guys adopt each other as family. All right, so you're coming in with recovery. Interesting. Because I would think that recovery would come out for their energy, but it's coming out for you. And it's reading, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. You know, you did have to go through a lot of things to get on this journey to accept this new blessing of the world in this new completion and the new beginning. You're completing your recovery. You're moving on with your journey. You know, you are using your intuition. You're like downloading from spirit. You know this is the right thing to do. You're meeting like-minded people. This is going to be a blessed relationship that you're coming into. Hydration is their angel message today, guys, and it reads, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stayed at great levels throughout each day. They're taking care of themselves finally. This is where the healing is, and this is where they're victorious, and they have their faith. They're downloading from spirit like a crazy person. They're really like catching up. They may have been behind because they had so much to go through, but they really have caught up to you at this point. And half the time that you know, you might have thought it would have happened. It's just like, bam, overnight, they become enlightened and they see everything the way it's supposed to, and they have a new outlook on life. They have their faith back, and they're hopeful, and they're trying things, and they're going out there, and they've like become like a completely different person. If this is someone you already know, if this is someone that you just meet, this is where they're at right now. You're seeing the new and improved, and you guys will click, and this will be an amazing relationship, friendship or otherwise. Pisces, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. If you want to shoot me an email or leave me a comment, that would be great. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. I would love to have you back. Take care.